Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, Dwyrin here, and welcome back to some more 25 Days of Go. Now, this video is going to be completely different from anything that I've done thus far. It kind of goes back to some of the comments that I've been receiving about my channel, actually, here and there. And I've never really answered it, because as you can see on the front page of my channel here, I am currently up to 15,000 subscribers, give or take. Got 5 million views, but not everyone was here from the beginning. Some people wonder, how I got my channel started, and they're curious to know some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that I don't really talk about very often. So what I thought I would do today is answer those wonderful questions, because I have been meaning to do a video about the behind-the-scenes of my channel, and I haven't really done so. So let's go ahead and do that. So if you were not here from the beginning of my channel, back when I had like few subscribers, let's take you back to that time, shall we? Now, if we're going to go all the way back there to the beginning of my channel, we are going to have to flip this video list around and look 5 years ago when I was predominantly uploading SimCity content. And to be fair, when I first began my channel, I had absolutely zero idea just like where this channel was going. My only idea for it was I'm noticing some things people aren't doing, so let's just do that. It was a very, very amateurish kind of presentation. I mean, you can listen to this. Listen to the audio.
Hello and welcome to Let's Play SimCity 4.
You hear the audio quality in that video? You hear how amazing that audio quality is? You speak some more.
Series. I'm not going to tell you everything.
Hear that? Really terrible audio quality. I was just doing it because reasons mostly. Like I said, it was something that I hadn't done before, and I wanted to watch some SimCity videos. People weren't doing like what I was doing in the game, so I just began recording. So I had like my own little thing that I was doing with the game, and that was cool. And you can see over time I picked up like an inordinate amount of views for this. But more on that later. It actually wasn't until about a year afterwards that I began actually putting Go on the channel. And back then, that was because when I was uploading Go, there was still limitations on what you could upload to the channel. If you wanted to upload things longer than like 15 minutes, you had to be around for a couple of months. You had to kind of unlock your channel to be able to upload longer than that. So if I have, as you can see, my mini Chinese Physics Go lecture here, it's an hour long. So if I was going to put that on the channel, then it would have had to have been like cut up into, well, this one would have been cut up into 5 different segments in order to fit it all on the channel, and people don't want to have to like click through 5 different videos just to look at one frigging lecture. So I figured let's just put that there. Everyone's nice and mature. They're just gonna like look at what they like, not look at what they don't like, and it would be all good. And for the most part, that's kind of true-ish. But despite the hefty view counts, and this is next comment's aimed more at those of you who are looking to kind of get into the whole video making scene, you might see like, oh my god, 20,000 views plus on like all of these videos. That's not really what you can expect to see when you're first starting out. Let's actually go back to when I was first starting out. Alright, so you can see here in my analytics, we're looking at roughly this time back in 2010 to, well, 2011 is not quite on the thing just yet, but you can get a pretty good idea that if we switch this to, let's say, monthly, don't screw up, there we go. If we look at this in terms of monthly, I'm not really getting a lot of views back when my channel was still like very, very young. We're getting like 9.6k views a month, which is definitely not the best in the history of ever. And judging from the graph, I mean, you can see for yourself, it isn't until like you've been around for a very long time that if you're lucky, you'll start to see more and more views coming your way on your channel. But yeah, when you first start off, I mean, you can see right there, 63 views, 27 views. I mean, those are like really, really low. Some of them not even. Look at that, 5, 2, 0 on that particular day. really, really low count. It takes a long time to actually kind of like build up your channel. And for me, I began building up on that channel, doing like the SimCity stuff like I mentioned, and then introducing Go stuff later. You can see here that it wasn't until I was about an entire year into my channel that my views actually began picking up, going from like a very, very modest 9.6 thousand about over the course of 30 days to almost 200,000. That is definitely a very, very big change. Though at the time, I think I'd still... Okay, it's not giving me the time. Not giving me the minutes watched until after 2012. I can't show you that. But take my word for it, most of these views are from non-Go related material. And as you can see, that was a very, very big part of my channel. I mean, at the same time, I was getting almost 1,000 subscribers. Not quite a month. This is from October to December, so whatever, you can divide that. But yeah, overall, we were getting a lot of subscribers and very few subs lost. That's actually a really, really great ratio. Anyone who's actually like just getting into YouTube and stuff and trying to make videos, you are going to see subscribers lost. That's just the way it goes. The question is what your ratio is going to be. Right now, I'm at this time back in 2011, we were getting like 800 or so, and only losing 83. Not bad at all. 1/10 is, or thereabouts, is definitely a pleasant thing to see. As you can see here, the absolute height of my channel occurred around 2013, and at that point I had a really, 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 really big decision to make. I had to kind of decide, like, once and for all, what I wanted to focus more on, and I had so many temptations. Oh my god, I had so many temptations. Because on one hand, I was never more into Go than I was at that point, and the lure to like really focus on Go and really produce Go videos for you guys, since there weren't a lot of people doing it at that time. Not many at all. So that was something that was much needed in the community, and that was something that I could definitely see myself like serving that particular role, kind of like I'm doing now. On the other hand, the lure of popularity was also extremely tempting, because we can see here at the height of my channel, I was actually getting, let's see if I can kind of chop this down a bit. Alright, that's February to April. Good enough. This February to April mark, we were getting about 500,000 views on a channel, which is an immense amount. I mean, you can see the videos down here, right? Let's see, watch time, views. Getting like 30k, 75k. I mean, we were getting a lot of views on our channel, so that was definitely somewhere that I could absolutely take the focus on my channel. Just being kind of going all in on city simulation and video games in general. But there was still like that Go thing that I really, really felt passionate about. I really, really wanted to focus on that. I really, really loved my Go subscribers. And at the same time, there was this new game that came out. In that case, it was SimCity 2013, which I really, really didn't like. And that SimCity 2013 is like ultimately responsible for my channel. Not the views, I mean the direction I took. Because on one hand, I could just go into that game. I could focus on that game. You can see the stats right here, how great it would be for my channel. But on the other hand, I thought the game was just a complete piece of just absolutely terrible. So I would have to do this thing. I'd have to promote this thing. I'd have to play this thing. I'd have to like recommend this thing that I think is complete garbage if I wanted to maintain that. And that really was ultimately what pushed me over and decided, you know what, I just can't do that. I cannot bring myself to be that person and start really focusing on Go again. because this thing was just like such a disappointment that I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna spend all of these hours making something, I want to make something that I love. And throughout everything, I still loved Go. I was picking up more and more. Let's see, can I actually see it on here at this time? Yeah, regret. Okay, yeah, barely, ooh, barely, just barely peeks up onto the top list there. But you can see that some of the Go videos are starting to appear on the top list at that point, and that meant I was getting like more and more subscribers for that. So the decision there to focus on them was tempting because this other thing that I just did not like. Now, ultimately, you might say, well, by focusing on Go and not this other thing is bringing you like tens of thousands of views, like every single video you put out, like what has that done to your channel? And you can actually see that. You can actually see that right in here. Actually, are we up to date now? Yeah, look at that. October to December, we're not really getting much. We're still about the 100,000 views ish area. You can see some of my older videos are still at the top list no matter what. Like in this time period, in this little time frame, you still see like some of my old SimCity tutorial videos are still getting more views than some of the videos for Go that I've been putting out nowadays. I mean, you can see it happening there. Yep, there's another one. More SimCity stuff. But I'm pleased to see that Go really has come up. And that's completely thanks to you guys and promoting the channel and getting people aware that all of this wonderful content is being created here. That these Go videos are actually starting to kind of push some of these older videos down off the top list. But it has also meant that check out the subscriber thing. Remember how I said you want the 1 in 10 is like really, really good? Well, you can see what the subscribers are, right? We're getting about 379 subscribers a month-ish, roughly. But we're losing 279 in that, so we're still positive. But a lot of the people who were just here for like the SimCity stuff are kind of disappeared a little bit. So I'm at this point where we're getting some new subscribers for some stuff, but some of the old ones are kind of dying off, and we're kind of like at this lovely little balance point. And the view count as a result has also certainly decreased. I mean, like I said, in that 1 month we were at about like 500,000 in just like 1 month. Now we're currently here coasting roughly anywhere between 100K to about 70K, I think, is usually where we are per month. So that's a definite, significant drop off, but you know, that happens, and it goes up as Go keeps spreading around. More people do take note of the channel, so that's always good. What really interests me though is where everybody. And this sounds really stalkerish. I'm terribly sorry, but there's just like no real easy way of saying this. Where everybody lives, because your demographics, you get to see really, really cool things, such as like, well, in the last few months, where are all of your viewers coming from? And you can see mostly where they are from. That is so ridiculously cool. So one of my favorite things about analytics and looking behind the hood and seeing where everyone is and who's viewing what where is as you can see here, we're in the last month. You can see that so far we're at about 60K views, like I mentioned. A lot of them are coming from the US. However, you'll notice that that doesn't make up even half of the 60,000 views. We actually get quite a few views out of Canada, some down in South America. But what really starts getting you crazy is, like, do I really have like 63 people in Egypt who are tuning in? And some in Saudi Arabia, some in Turkey. Like, the places where people are actually viewing your videos is actually quite crazy. And I wish I had a way to like talk to some of these people and like ask them how they discovered my videos, because Yeah, some of them aren't in places that you would expect people to be watching you exactly. Not implying Norway when I said that, by the way. Just so you know, I'm not implying Norway when I said that. Can I zoom in on this? I don't think I can. I want to say no. I want to say no. But yeah, like, there's surely no way I've got like 4 people in Syria that are watching my videos, right? That seems weird and unlikely, right? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. But suffice to say, it's fun to see sometimes where people are tuning in from because you might think you know, but I assure you, you don't. I assure you, you have absolutely no idea where people are watching your stuff from. And that's always very interesting to see. That right there is one of the things that I enjoy most about this. And you can actually break it down by geography, and I think you can actually go deeper in. Like if we go into the United States, I can actually, I can actually go by, state, and see where people are tuning in from. Same thing here, I believe. Nope. Well. Close enough, anyway. It gives you some more detailed information on some of them. Looks like it's just the US, but that's okay. Now, I have to confess, sometimes I do consider going back and just flat out deleting some of these older lectures that I have, because some of them are really, really terrible quality. Like, this is one of the first videos that I actually put on YouTube, for example.
Alright.
You hear that?
Yes, a good point was made in my channel. Or in my...
You hear that? Let's hear that again.
Alright. I guess a good point was made in my channel.
That is terrible. That is absolutely terrible. And I kind of feel bad that there's still some people who are like coming to this video and hearing god-awful audio, not able to read like anything that's going on the board, barely able to make out the coordinates. I mean, that's... I don't know, maybe I should just like go back and just label how old these things are nowadays. I don't know. But some days I do consider going back and just deleting the heck out of them. Because they're not even centered, they're just...
Try this again.
Shut up. I don't want to hear you anymore. Just shut up. Yeah, they're not even centered half the time because the board doesn't like really get larger than that, and hadn't actually considered how to best use like my screen space to its potential at that point. So I think my videos have come a long way since then. I like to think that I'm able to present my material in a superior fashion than to what I was previously doing. I forgot that I had some ones that are private still. Wow, video on private from 4 years ago. I was probably going to stay there forever. That's just going to be there forever. And in case you're wondering, will I ever have a Go video that is the highest viewed video on my channel? You can rest assured the answer to that is going to be no, because I seriously doubt there is any way that one of my Go videos is going to be able to beat 300,000 views. That just seems highly unlikely, though I'm thrilled to death that my first professional, professional Go game, which wasn't bad, which all of you wonderful Go. I mean, the audio again still not perfect, but I think it's not bad. This particular video. I'm fine with it having. I'm fine with it having almost 60,000 views. The only thing that's wrong with it, though, specifically because you could hear that, right? Still open. Now, the thing with the 3.3 point is, if we took it immediately, that was before I actually quieted my videos, because I've actually spent quite a bit of money, like quieting my power supply, making sure that all of my fans in my case are not. And I guess we can go ahead and show that too. Not that. Not that anymore. I've actually spent quite a bit of money ensuring that, like, that stupid background stuff is gone. Because that is just completely unacceptable. Okay. The unfortunate problem of having a video, or of having a channel with over 1,000 views on it, sometimes the messages that got marked for spam like 2 years ago don't actually, they kind of slip through the cracks. Watch this tutorial cities, 4 to 5 minutes, very descriptive as far as rules, basic strategy, and flow of the game go. Adam, if you're still on the channel, buddy, pal, let's look at this real quick, because I'm actually feeling terrible, and I've ignored you for 2 years. What video did you link? Shut up. Who are you? It's interesting that this actually has 300k. That's actually really interesting indeed. But where does the actual Go content? Oh, there's the actual Go content. Okay, probably teaching liberties and stuff. I don't have the audio on for obvious reasons. Oh, but from 2008. Okay, I see. The martial arts movie Divine Move brought me here. How did that bring you here? But let's get off that before we're flagged, huh? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, buddy. Your comment's been approved, sir. Better late than never, huh? Better late than never. But as you can see, the channel has certainly taken a bit of a change over the years in its direction and whatnot. There's still some building left on the channel, as you can see down here. I'm not entirely certain where I want to go with this. I don't want to remove this element off my channel completely because I do enjoy it, and it's how we first began. And I do want to bring a little bit of that element back. I'm just not sure in what form I'm going to be doing that. Though for now, I think it's pretty safe to say that my focus is very, very obvious. There can be no ambiguity on what I'm... Jesus. What I'm focused on. I really need to look at this a little bit more often. Oh my god. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. I've got a lot of videos that I did not release from 3 months ago. Ay. Little things like these do wind up falling through the cracks when you've got 1,000 videos on your channel. Cannot believe I've got all of that there. I don't even know what to do about that. My mind actually just broke down and stopped. I guess I'll be releasing them? What are you? Oh, a Netmarble game. Is it an 8-on game? Yeah, 8-on Netmarble game. Yeah, I'll have to go back and release these. These were good videos. Some of these were really good games, these 8-on games. I'll have to go back and make sure I actually wound up releasing those. There's something I marked Colossi View. What was that? What are you?
Hello?
I'm giving you the opportunity to find yourself. Oh, Colossus' eating habits. I need to go back and release that one too. So, I hope that's answered some of your questions on how my channel began and the journey it's gone through to get where it is today. It's been a crazy journey, as you can tell, over the last 5 years. I do intend to continue making videos for 5 more years because I haven't gotten tired of it. One thing that I really enjoy, or should I say, one thing that I like to do is make videos of things I'm enjoying. And I've been enjoying Go for a very long time, and other stuff for a very long time. So I don't think I'm going to be disappearing anytime soon, and as always, if you have any suggestions on what you want to see on the channel, always feel free to drop those in the comments or just like direct message me. That's fine too, because I'm always up for suggestions and knowing what you guys want to see. So I hope that's answered some of your questions. Hope you've been enjoying the 25 days of Go. I'll probably be back tomorrow with an actual Go game. I just didn't want to break out the board today and do one on the floor. But we'll continue along with that theme tomorrow. So hope you're having a great holiday, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everyone.